Здравствуй, дружок, ты на канале Донышки Пироти, и мы продолжаем играть в Игру Престолов от Telltale Games, и мы остановились на том, что мы начали играть за Гаррета, он там лошадь потерял, и он увидел, что кого-то пытают. Давайте посмотрим, кого.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Фу. Ой-ой-ой, спалили.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
И что?
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
Fuck.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Блин!
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Надеюсь, Ой, и что делать? И что делать? Гаррета спалили.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Давай-ка останемся. Если мы убежим, нас запалят.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Господи. Здесь, кстати, ощущается твой выбор. Действительно. Сейчас бы побежали и нас на кусочки, на колбасу бы. Так. А кого пытали-то? Кого пытали? Если того, кого я думаю, то это непонятно. Но я думаю все же, что это он и есть. Это Болтоны эти. Или как их там? Вроде бы их так звать. Твою пи... Господи. Отмороженные ублюдки. Это в Форрестерах что у нас происходит? Так. О, сейчас снова за Итана. Да-да, чё тебе?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Казнить.
But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you.
Ну и что ты намекаешь? На что ты намекаешь?
the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
Ну
What did they
и...
call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Зачем ты
Why
мне
are
это
you telling me
говоришь?
this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan.
Ну хорошо, и...
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel.
Лорд-хранитель?
Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
А кто был до этого?
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Что случилось?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Будем по справедливости. Кто этот человек?
Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Так, объясняй.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief.
Так.
was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Ты что, обалдел?
2 shields and 3 spears.
Что-то у нас украл.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled.
We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Вместе мы выживем.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send
Извини,
him
я
to the wall.
соглашусь с мейстером.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
И...
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Я не собираюсь тебя наказывать.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Отправить его на стену. Резать 3 пальца. Мне кажется, это жестко. Отправить его на стену. Это еще хуже, чем отрезать 3 пальца. Ладно, мейстер, пусть будет по-твоему, но я не хочу быть уж слишком жестким.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal.
И он украл, потому что жрать хочет. Он еще все еще
He still
Форрестер.
serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My
Хорошо.
lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Только попробуй, я тебя сразу казню в следующий раз. Если ты к Болтонам, к примеру, перейдешь. Убью тебя
That
нафиг.
was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Да я знаю.
Not just yourself, of course.
Это мой долг.
It's a
Точнее, его
lord's
долг.
duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Доверять.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Угу. Хорошо. Так, давайте сначала поговорим с каждым из них, а затем поговорим о наших приближенных. Ты слишком жесток, по-моему. Ты справедлив. И кого мне выбрать? Так, я думаю... Давай... Ну, давай посмотрим, что ты подумаешь об этом. Думаешь о запасах? Давай балакать.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Отец, ага.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Сир Роланд. Но если он вас гордится, Малькольм, а ты кто такой?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Ашера?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Ну, давай. Да блин, все хотят поговорить с Итаном. Да что ты хочешь от меня, сеструх? No.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
You're all worthless and weak.
Так, а теперь с тобой по самим кто поговорит.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny. and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out!
Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan хороший
Tuttle
человек.
is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Так, довольно трудно все получается. Дай-ка мы еще поговорим-ка с Тайлом. Блин, я всегда что-то путаю их имена. Дункан, да. Давайте. Ой, все так хвалят этого Сира Ройланда. Я ж так его правильно произношу-то. Блин, я даже поговорить не могу. Где мейстер? Где мейстер? Мейстер, вот. Да мейстер мне нужен. Мейстер. Балакать.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Так как сейчас реально действительное время такое, где война, я думаю, нам нужен, кстати, такой как раз-таки человек, вояка, который будет держать весь дом, такой, который будет держать их там всех прям чуть ли не на привязи, чтобы всегда все слушались. А советчик, к сожалению, сейчас отходит на последний план. Вот если бы войны бы не было, я бы назначил бы Дункана. Но сейчас война и нужен человек действия, так что...
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Как-то так.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Я думаю, мы сейчас выберем все же Сира Роланда или Ройланда, как он там пишется, я забываю эти имена, их так много, что, блин, вообще пипец. Малый совет. Кого же выбрать? Я надеюсь, Дункан понимает, что, ну, хотя он сам предложил Ройланда, блин, он какой-то слишком...
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame.
Ну и?
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Мне так хочется отдать этот наруч Дункану. Блин, он такой обалденный, всегда поможет, помог Гаррету. А ты слишком жесток, по-моему. Ну ладно, давай. Нам человек действия нужен, так что не обижайся, Дункан. Отдам тебе наш.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Ну.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Жалкий.
Now,
Ты сам не по...
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council.
Слово
is it not?
Дункана.
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Ну, мама, ты что скажешь?
Thank
Давай.
the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Мы драться будем. Я думаю, мы договоримся. Я не хочу как-то, чтобы наши эти подданные страдали. И дипломатически, в смысле, отдать земли нельзя. Дункан, я к тебе прислушаюсь.
We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Во-во.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this.
Он же советник.
But you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Сядь.
Down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Надеюсь. Ну и будет дофига народа, и что? Это мой дом, и все должны видеть.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
Да знаю, я об этом знаю.
Forgive me.
Да ничего.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Вы изгнали
Why did you bring
его?
him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Вот-вот, навредить.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Ну да. И чего вы ждете?
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Разрешаю.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ну ладно, ребят, я думаю, на этом пока что можно закончить, поэтому давайте остановимся пока. И что я хочу сказать? Если тебе понравилась эта серия, то ставь лайк, подписывайся, комментируй. Извините, что я так, конечно, много молчу, но мне интересно, я читаю. Стараюсь когда-то выговаривать, так сказать, свое мнение. Ну, вот как-то так. Да. И помните, играйте только в хорошие игры. Удачи вам и пока.